we didn't know the program would end up being a success. We just was doing it to help kids. And so from there, we started in 93. It ended in 2013 once I was arrested. But we started, and, we had actually one of my first NBA guy. He was drafted here by the Hawks in 2000, DeMar Johnson.
Okay. I remember DeMar Johnson?
Yeah, so that's my godson. So I was down here during that time, pretty much with him, living with him, and then he was in a bad car accident. So I had DeMar Johnson, James White, who played in the league, Quinn Cook, Michael Beasley, Nolan Smith was drafted. Dante Cunningham, Keith Bogans, kids who played 12,
That's awesome.
13
Y'all
years.
had some ballers, man.
Yeah, we had some pretty good players come through. So it was really good, man, helping those kids and to see them grow and become professionals was awesome, man.
I'm thinking Chicago. I was thinking about this one ball. I was going to ask you about him, but he was a Chicago guy. Was Durant around the area?
Durant is from our area.
Did you get a chance to?
He was one I didn't get. I thought I was going to get him.
Got close, huh?
The mother boy, she was tough.
So tell us that story, like how you recruited the kids and how you got them to come to your program.
Yeah, so, for the most part, we recruit pretty much like college. If there's a kid in 9th, 10th grade that we know is talented, we'll go to his high school. We'll go meet the mom, the dad, and so we did it just like college. At a high level, we recruit. The kid can play and he's good. Everybody's not a pro, but if he's good and he could help the program, because we were one of Adidas' top sponsored teams when I went to Adidas with Sonny Vaccaro. The key is to get the next guy, and that's what we always was hunting for, the best kids. It's a program down here that I'm very close with the guys called the Atlanta Celtics. Those are my guys. We were with Adidas forever. Actually, they're still with Adidas. They had Dwight and Josh Smith. And, so we were kind of fight. That was some of my rivalry guys.
Okay. Mm-hmm. So after... Tell us about Durant, like when you first saw him and how you tried to pursue him. I want to hear that story, and then I'll let Trey.
Yeah, Kevin Durant, tall, skinny kid. So I seen his dad at the gym, and, the dad was like, man, it's hard for me to find shoes for him because his feet so big. So me and the dad connected because we were childhood friends, and I met him, gave him a couple of pair of shoes for Kevin, and I didn't know the dad wasn't the boss. The mother was the boss, Wanda, and she was tough. But I went after him and recruited him. I thought we had a chance at him.
Wow.
But he ended up playing with another AAU team in our area. But the relationship was really, really good with the mom, the kid, me and Kevin. The kid, I think if it was his choice, he would have played.
He would came on over to the assault.
Yeah, so.
Why do you think the other team got him?
I also thought that the opportunity with, my program, I think, was a little more challenging, even though Kevin was solidified one of the best players in high school. But, I think the team he went to, he was sort of able to have his way and do whatever he want. He could shoot the ball whenever he want, every time he want, you know what I mean?
Gotcha.
With us, we were a little... our competition was a little better. But you were going to get challenged every day in the gym.
Well, look, Curtis, so I can, what you talking about, Kevin Durant, I cannot let the moment go by. I have to say it. You are sitting on your left, sitting next to one of the biggest Kevin Durant haters to walk this earth. This man right here is one of the biggest Kevin Durant hater, and someone who saw him when he was young. Nah, ain't no need for you to interrupt. Hold on. So listen. What would you say to him or anyone like him? What would you say to him,
Curtis,
or anyone like
before
him?
You say that, let me respond.
Who is a big time Kevin Durant hater? Who says he doesn't have any dog?
Let me
finish. Who says he doesn't have any dog in him? Says he can't lead a team by himself to a championship. He's had to ride coattails of other players to get a championship. What would you say to a fan who thinks that way?
All right, Curtis, I want you to hold what he's saying, and then okay. So Curtis, I think Kevin Durant is like one of the people that can get a bucket anytime he wants, right? Okay. I think he's talented, don't hate on his talent. I just feel like he don't have, like he said, he don't have that dog in him, like the inner, all right, I'm finna take this team and make them win. He almost did it with Brooklyn, but he stepped on the line, right? And so I don't respect the fact that, you know, he went to Golden State, got his rings, but he hadn't been able to do it anywhere else by himself. And so that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm saying.
So basically,
now,
he said the same thing I said, but you go ahead.
Nah, but I'm not no hater. I just don't think he got that in him. That's all.
Now, I mean, but when you look at the whole picture in the NBA, name one guy that, I mean, LeBron went to Cleveland and took them to the
All of them
championship.
do it now.
But name what they all run, and you got to play with other stars. That's just where the game at right now. I mean, the Lakers in Boston, they drafted all the guys.
Exactly.
They had guys
Now they did get Wilt
Chamberlain.
Chamberlain and they did get Kareem.
Yeah,
The Lakers kind of did, and
But
they
you
still
build
doing
around
it.
those
Yeah.
are special guys.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But I think Kevin, I think that he could, but you got to have help.
No,
no
I
matter
agree.
where you go, and
But
you
he
got to
had
have
it.
some
He
other
had it with
dogs with you.
Oklahoma. Oklahoma, he had it.
Yeah, I
That
thought,
was there. He should have stayed.
Well, you know what? I thought he could have stayed, and I thought they was on their way to build something
was.
special out there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And he did go, and I mean, he went and played with another group of guys.
What happened
that-
in Brooklyn?
Well, I think with Kevin and Kyrie, and I think it was more injuries.
That's what I'm
and
saying.
I
He
think
had like
they-
you don't even remember that Kyrie wasn't there in the
Kyrie- yeah,
playoffs. Harden was
I
hurt.
thought
Like
they was hurt. I
That's
thought
why-
that
Okay, so why didn't do it by himself?
okay,
it's
we
hard.
we
It's
can
hard
move on.
to
Cause like
do
I
just-
said,
it's hard to
he's
do
a
it by
hater.
yourself.
He's
I'm
a
not gonna
hater,
hate
Curtis,
that.
because
Hey, look,
he's not going
would
to
I take it
himself.
for the house right now? Yeah, I definitely would. I think he definitely.
And the
helped
minute he
house.
missed a shot, he'll be talking about, I knew he shouldn't have got no Kevin
that's
Durant. You
fact.
see him laughing because you know what I'm saying. But look,
No, that's just
but
me.
look, before we wind down, let's get into the book,
Yes.
Duplicity, because just the whole premise of the book, well, really what you went through in life, on one end,
Yes.
being a person who has served the community
Yes.
so much, helped so many people out, but as you have written in your book, the other end, fighting against how you may be hurting your community with the other things you were doing.